Good.
Congratulations. I'm Ryan. What a day. My son just had his technology that is behind him. Oh, that's very competition. Nice to meet you too.
Finally, a way to put our phones to good use without actually using them. We worked with the same app developer in Missouri, Cambridge Mobile Telematics, and our two state AAA organizations to provide the cash prizes. Thank you, CMT, and both AAA groups for making this contest possible. Here representing them, Ryan McMahon, Lori Weaver Hawkins, and Linda Lambert Lannert. Thank you all for being here. Today we're going to recognize 4 teen drivers who embody safe driving behavior. But first, I would like to have our Governor, Andy Beshear, speak about the Kentucky Safe Teen Driving Challenge.
All right. Thank you to Bill. Thank you to the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety and our Transportation Cabinet for the great work that you do. And it is wonderful to be with all of you here today at your state capitol. As the dad of 2 teenagers who I love more than anything in life, and as governor, nothing matters more than knowing our kids are safe, especially when they're behind the wheel. And this is pretty meaningful to me today because my son just got his driver's permit this morning. I am so proud to see our Transportation Cabinet step up and host this challenge, which shows all the parents, loved ones, and youth our Kentucky values. We love you, and we want to make sure you get where you're going safely. Today we celebrate more than just the winners. We celebrate the dedication and responsibility of all teens that took part in this challenge that will be at least a little bit better of drivers because they were willing to go through this experience. Over 500 teens had a score of 80% or better out of 830 who participated. Your commitment is making a real difference across the Commonwealth. I know it could not have been easy to sign up and to compete with the entire state watching. You all helped set a great example for your peers, and we are thankful for your courage and your hard work. We need your generation to be leaders in helping us to have fewer crashes and fewer fatalities, because we know that far too many crashes are preventable. And when a crash occurs, many times there is more than just damage to a vehicle. You can sustain serious, lifelong injuries or lose your life or someone that you love. Sadly, over the past 3 years in Kentucky, we have seen 13,000 injuries and 210 tragic deaths resulting from crashes involving teenage drivers. That's 210 people that their loved ones will never see again. My faith teaches me that life is eternal, and we will see them again, but the loss that families and communities suffer is immeasurable, and we want to prevent it from happening. Overall, we have seen a downward trend in highway fatalities, but we must do more. Even one death is too many. That's why we're here today to do even more to support you. This contest is a positive incentive for new drivers to be as safe as possible. Knowing how to drive safe is one thing, but these teens were put to the test. They were monitored, and they got to see where they needed improvement. This contest is just one way that we're making safety a priority. We're also working with highway engineers to build better, safer roads. We've secured millions of dollars to improve roads and sidewalks near or leading to Kentucky schools. We've paved thousands of miles of highway each year that our parents, students, and educators rely on. We're working with law enforcement, providing support to state police and local agencies to keep impaired drivers off the roads. We're also leading an education-first administration and helping students excel through our governor's scholars as well as scholarships to help recruit a new generation of highway professionals. Our state-sponsored civil engineering and construction management scholarships will provide 25 scholarships in the next academic year to high school seniors and current college students, worth nearly $600,000 in that year. What a great opportunity for those thinking ahead. And when it comes to good jobs, we're working to make sure that every Kentuckian has an opportunity to pursue their dreams right here in Kentucky. We're on the biggest, best economic development win streak in our history with over $35 billion of new private sector investment, a record under any governor, a record 60,500 new jobs. We've broken our exports record 2 years in a row and our tourism record 2 years in a row. Put simply, we're not looking at the same Kentucky anymore. Now we're introducing the world to our new Kentucky home, one of opportunity where the speed of business is as fast as anywhere, but the speed of life is just right. There is so much for us as a Commonwealth to be proud of. To help keep our positive momentum going, we're counting on our young people to fill the jobs of the future and to push Kentuckians to new heights. And that starts with making sure that our young adults stay safe every day, especially on the roadways. So let's get to the awards. Are y'all ready? All right. When I call your name, come up, claim your check, and if you will, take a picture with me, and we'll celebrate your good work. In fourth place, taking home the $500 prize, we have Alejandro Ramirez Villanueva of Broadhead. In third place, our $1,000 prize goes to Tassim Mondile of Lexington. Next, in second place, with a $1,500 award, is Julia Kettering of Bowling Green. And the first place winner, for the first time we've been able to do this contest with a score of 99.8%. The grand prize of $2,000 goes to Kentucky's safest teen driver, Emily Emerson of Burlington.
Hello, and thank you for the opportunity for me to be here and accept this award. My mom found out about this contest and suggested that I participate in it. She knew that I was already a good driver and that it wouldn't hurt for me to take part in the competition for a chance at winning something. During the competition, I didn't have to make any adjustments to my driving habits, as I have always practiced safe driving from the moment I got my driver's permit. However, I did witness many instances of reckless driving and negligence from other drivers. People would honk at me when I stopped at stop signs. They would also aggressively swerve around me and even pass me on the shoulder when I drove according to the posted speed limit in the right lane. Many times, too, I observed speeding and failure to abide by traffic laws. I've seen these things enough times to know that they are very common. I don't think that people realize the severity of the consequences that could come if they continue to demonstrate these reckless behaviors. Driving is a privilege, and it should be taken seriously as it could take you or someone else's life. This is why it is important for all drivers to stay alert and avoid using their cell phones when behind the wheel. I encourage both new and experienced drivers to develop better driving habits and follow traffic laws to help make our roads safer. Thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations to our winners. I also want to thank every teen who took part in this challenge. Whether you walked away with a prize or not, thank you for making that choice to drive safely, to help protect yourself and everyone else on the roadway. You know that moment when you're heading out the door and mom or dad says, "Be safe"? Well, now you can say, "Don't worry, I'm officially one of the safest drivers in Kentucky." That's not just peace of mind for your parents, those are bragging rights. And you ought to tell it to your friends, because we want everybody to be as safe as they can out there on the roads. Remember, life's short. Our job is to do good things and to be kind to each other.
Because this is a great event, and I will say, we have 4 new recruits. We need you guys to recruit more teen drivers for the next one, which will be in the fall. And so we're gonna go bigger and better. We're gonna have students or teen drivers competing against each other and schools competing against other schools. So we're gonna have a school winner as well.